Hello and welcome to Register1.com. My name is Ari Vandenberg and I'm going to be taking you through the vendor application screens as you would see them as a vendor. So let me go ahead and switch over to the back end of Register One just to show you where the forms are. So if you click on events, this is the sample event that I have here. And if you go to forms, this form is connected with that specific event, and you can have you can set up multiple forms to be feeding a single event, and that's kind of handy because if you have a different set of questions and application requirements for say food vendors or food trucks, you can set up applications dedicated specifically to that vendor type. So let me go ahead and switch over to the application. Okay, this is the application screen that the vendors will see, and this first profile screen here, you should know that you can add as many custom fields as you like to this screen, so you can customize your questions, and you can also change the headers and the help text as you wish as well for all the fields that you see here. So this whole form here, you can either you can send them to the form that's automatically hosted on Register One, or if you like, if you have a WordPress website, you can just go to our free WordPress plugin page and go ahead and download that, and you'll be able to embed the registration form within your own website. So basically what that means is you can keep your vendors on your own website without sending them off to a third-party site. So back to the registration form, the last thing is if you have a lot of people who are using, say, tablets or smartphones, you'll notice that that the form adapts itself to various screen sizes. So what you see here is pretty much a full-size screen desktop computer. When it gets smaller for things like tablets and smartphones, the form automatically adapts itself to whichever screen size they're viewing. So they won't have any issues if they're using a tablet or a smartphone with the forms. So let me quickly go through the fields here. Business vendor name, vendor type. So they would select that. They would cut and paste the description of what they offer. Service merchandise keywords. So they can select from a predetermined list of keywords that you set up beforehand. Now you can also set this up so that vendors are allowed to add their own keywords. So I might go drinking vinegars. Okay, so I just added a custom keyword, and this is actually really nice for the organizer because once you start getting a lot of applications in, you'll notice that your list of keywords really starts to grow, and that's great because you can use these keywords on your own event website as a nice listing of things that people who go to the event will be able to check out. So this is actually a really handy option to have. Vitals such as first name, last name, and I'm going to go ahead and fill these in here. Okay, so lastly, communication preferences. It tells you what how the vendor wants to be able to receive messages from. So email, cell phone, text, or both. We recommend both because the more ways you can contact the vendor, the better. And Register One also sends the vendor an email and a cell phone text message telling them that they've begun the application, as well as a hot link to to their personalized application profile. And so the profile is set up so that they can come back to this same application and make changes and make payments as they need to. So let me go ahead and click the next button. Okay, so, and there's the cell phone text. Unfortunately, I can't show that to you because I can't do a screen record with that, but so the upload screen shows you the file uploads that the vendor would need to submit as part of the application. So I'm going to go ahead and select. So I was requiring 2 photos of the rig, so I'll go ahead and do that. And one thing to keep in mind is that files like this, you would maybe want to have the vendors upload their proof of insurance, if they're food vendors, mobile food licenses, and so forth. And the file list that you see here is automatically generated based on the vendor type. So the uploads list is dynamically generated based on your settings. So go ahead and upload those documents. And the next screen is amenities. And amenities are anything that you as an organizer would be offering either for a fee or for free to your vendors. So things like tables, chairs, tents, AC service, maybe lighting, maybe food-related items such as 3-compartment sinks and what have you. So they can easily select these and the quantities that they need for the event. The top option here is venue maps, and what that is a way for the vendors to select which area they would like to be placed in. So you would set this up beforehand, and the process is basically just upload a graphic like this, and then you would simply create these blocks here along with the area name and your pricing. So you can price all these blocks individually as you want to. So you could charge more for corner spots or for larger spots based on what your setup is like. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Finish here. So it shows me that I've selected Area 101, and I'm going to want to order, let's see, I'm going to want to get 2 tables, 1 tent, and AC service. So this is your e-signature page here, and displayed right here is your event terms and conditions. So you would set these up as part of the application form, and they can be customized per form, and you would select from the multiple terms and conditions that you set up within Register 1. So they would click on I agree to the terms, and then click on the sign here, and then they would enter their signature, and they would save that signature there. So that's all ready to go, and after they do that, they will see the checkout button here and run down on the files they've uploaded, as well as a recap of their vendor profile. So if you click on checkout, it will display everything that they have ordered, as well as the Register 1 service fee. And if you've set up PayPal within Register 1, they will be able to pay using PayPal. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on that to show you what it looks like when they go over to the PayPal side. And what they will get is a listing that's exactly like the shopping cart that they just saw. And so it details everything that they've ordered and the pricing and the total. So they would just click on Pay Now, and they would be sent back to the shopping cart. And once it may take a couple seconds, but once PayPal has notified us that they've paid successfully, these will change from due to paid. So that's pretty much all there is to it. You have a lot of flexibility with the pricing. You can You can add application fee type. You can add the application deposit type. There's a lot of different ways that you can configure this, and I'll be going over that in another video. So thank you very much for joining us, and if you have any questions, you can always email support at registerone.com. Thank you very much.